All right, and we see the pre-bans coming out, Nephthys, so he does put a higher priority on getting that Nephthys out of the match rather than the Jaeger. And very interestingly enough, Diana is the chosen pre-ban because I don't feel like UT has necessarily relied on Diana way too heavily, I would say, but regardless, it is still a good ban most likely.
Yeah, not today. Not today has Diana been in there, but that's something that we know he has available, and for whatever reason, Mahi just doesn't feel like it. Okeanos, and then over to Mahi, he goes for Bastet Tiana.
Yep, the Tiana has been a very, very popular pick for Mahi, and he's going to stick with it, as well as the Bastet. He is holding off on picking the Jaeger because he has no reason to do so yet, as UTPLAY goes with his standard lineup, going with that Sierra, as well as a AoE stripper to give some boost to that Okeanos.
Yeah, Chiwoo is just so good in this Will Rune meta. He really can set the tone for you with that speed lead as well. What is going to be the follow-up Jaeger surprise of all surprises?
Yeah, no one's surprised to see that pick, really.
Nobody's shocked by that.
We're all used to it by now. But the next unit, I think that he could try to pick a Leo again here because UTPLAY comms, it does rely on speed after all, and that would be a unit that he does not like to see, but we see a Filaria being picked up again. This unit has been massively successful for him, as we see Jaeger, surprisingly though, has not been very successful, it seems like. 25%.
Yeah, the Jaeger not as powerful, but this Filaria is so strong against the Sierra Okeanos combo, and then you're looking for Vigor. Of course, that armor break desperately needed, and the speed up helps as well. You don't mind that at all, and we'll see what the final pick from UTPLAY will be. Okay. It is going to be Yang. All right.
I mean, UTPLAY did not find much success with that Fengyan pick as of yesterday, but I'm not going to judge him too much for it because it could very well provide that consistent armor break onto the Jaeger, which could be what he needs. And if I was Mahi right now, I would be thinking about picking another Dragon Knight or some type of super heavy damage dealer, because if that Jaeger gets banned out, he could have no damage left. And now, there we go. We see the additional Dragon Knight coming out. Like a Jaeger, this is like the ultimate Brotherhood combo.
Yeah, this is what we saw from him yesterday. It didn't go well against Tanaka Tsubasa, but Tanaka was running very different kinds of comps against the double Dragon Knight. So he's going to ban out Bastet this go around. So this is going to be interesting. Not really much in the way of buffs going on here for Mahi.
Yeah, he does not want the attack buffs on both of the Dragon Knights, but the problem here is, even without attack buff, Dragon Knights do tend to hit pretty hard, so UT is definitely going to have to watch his back for 2 Justice landing onto a Sierra. As we see Chiwoo taking that first turn right now, he might go for skill 3. That would be a smart thing to do, given that he can push back the attack bar of this Tiana and hopefully strip the Laria, and he lands it all, meaning Oki's going to follow up, and he's really going to need some big... Alright, that skill lands. That is a smart play too. I can respect that. Reset onto Filaria so that this bomb and whatever does not get pushed back to him. He's going to think about who he wants to bomb, and he lands it on Jaeger.
Alright, we're going to go for it. Let's see. He's waiting a bit on this. There we go. Finally, the time is here. Blow all that up. No stun. This go around. Now it is up to Tiana. What is going to be her thing? Just use her skill 2, skill 1, just attack.
Alright, so they're playing a bit of mind games with each other. Oki hasn't used skill 3 yet, so... Okay, Mahi did not want to use skill 3, but now he definitely wants to, because that violent proc out of Fengyan made this Jaeger so low HP.
Oh boy, yeah, Jaeger looking a little bit in trouble now. Went for the skill 2 on there as well. Gets a little bit of health back. And now we're just auto-attacking with Filaria. She got reset. Stuns coming down. Just Filaria getting the worst of it.
The Justice is going to come out, and this Jaeger does seem to be on Vampire Runes. It's going to dish out 11k damage, as well as Tiana following up with the skill 3, removing that armor break off of Jaeger. Oh, and the revenge. That is really looking nice for Mahi here, as Fengyan does not proc. And now UT really wants to kill this Jaeger before Filaria moves. If she procs, it could be devastating.
All right, here we go. She doesn't get it. Chiwoo just going to go through. No sleep coming in on that one. Are we finally going to see the skill 2, or is he just going to continue?
Skill 2 would be the safe way to try to kill the Sierra as he lands a crit and finishes her off. Now, Laika here is looking really, really strong because he is against no water units whatsoever. So this guy's going to be doing absolute damage as the Fengyan procs once more and takes out Jaeger.
All right. Looking pretty even a bit now. We still have Laika up for the damage for Mahi, so he does lose Jaeger, but he hedged his bet this time around. There you go, the cooldown set on to Fillaria again.
Yeah, Chiwu right now, he really needs some sleeps to land, but the problem is, even if he landed one, Mahi does have 2 cleansers. So this armor break coming out of Tiana is going to be super clutch for Mahi, as he's just going to be able to skill 1 with his Laika to take out the Okeanos.
Yep, shield's broken, and there is the armor break onto Laika now as well here. Let's see what Chiu wants to do. Is he going to go for, no, he's just going for the 2, the North Star.
That was actually a significant damage coming out. The multi-hit proving to be useful against his Laika, as Fillaria really hopes for a proc here, and Fillaria does not proc any. Feng Yan is gonna just chop up this Laika like an onion, and now Laika, you need to do something. Skill 1 for the Vamp Life, because this Laika, I believe, is on Violent. Chiwu gonna try to get some attack bars pushed back, and it's all up to whether this Feng Yan will proc or not.
Alright, here we go. It's going to be Tiana first. There was no proc from the Feng Yan. And here we go, the AoE.
Yeah, now Feng Yan, are you gonna proc? Are you gonna do it again? This whole game, I feel like Feng Yan has been pretty reliant with the proc, as he procs onto the Laika and takes him out.
Oh, brutal proc. Excellent timing there for the win, Panda, to really set the tone in this match. Can this still go Mahi's way? He's going to continue to give it a go.
I mean, unless this Tiana is on the best damage dealer runes we have ever seen, it's going to be insanely hard to take down this Feng Yan. It seems like this Feng Yan might be looking to do a solo.
Yeah, at this point, it's looking pretty good for the Feng Yan. Going to use his skill 2 to get the counter attack going. Going to force the attention back over to Chiwu right now. And a bit of that's going to be healed with those buffs from Feng Yan.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, Tiana does not have skill 3 up, meaning these healing buffs and counters are going to stick, as Feng Yan just, counters back. Does not land armor break, but it doesn't matter because he can take this slowly. Feng Yan's eventually going to get that Tiana out.
Yeah, that's just about all it wrote now with the armor break. I don't think Fillaria could take on that Panda at this point. I think Mahi just trying to rethink his strategy a bit coming up for the next one.
Yeah, I just got to say again that the procs out of Feng Yan this game were absolutely on point. It just successfully took out all the Dragon Knights. If you look at it, literally this one bear took out both Knights. Like, he's strong, man.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about the Wind Panda right now and what he's capable of. And he is very, very strong here for UTPLAY. Didn't work out for him yesterday, but here today, coming through big, as we are just going to maybe just hit the auto button on this one for Mahi.
I mean, Mahi's trying to solo this right now. I definitely don't see it working out at all. Maybe he's tilted by the amount of proc that the Panda got, which I could relate to, as we see that beneficial block coming in, meaning Fillaria will not get a shield, and he finally concedes.
To play around that a little bit this time is UTPLAY.
I mean, if I was UTPLAY, I would ban the Jaeger, honestly, but I feel like many players have not been pre-banning the Jaeger against Mahi, so they're really showing a lot of confidence in dealing with that Dragon Knight pick. And now we see Mahi, he's going to be able to grab the first pick here, so will it be a Tiana, or is he going to take something away from UT?
I just expect Tiana.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of just like stopped. I'm like, well, it'll probably be Tiana.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He goes for the Tiana as always. He loves that first pick. And now UT, he pretty much has all the monsters he wants to pick, except of course the Chiwu, which has been banned out by Mahi. So UT goes for the Sierra and Oki first pick, which has been very, very common for UT.
Absolutely. It is really common here to date in general. I mean, just looking down my list, I'm seeing Sierra Oki all over the place, especially for UTPLAY. Draco and Samath coming out for Mahi.
Yeah, I mean, Mahi definitely changing up his strats right now, because this Draco pick, we did see it yesterday a couple matches, but today he's been going for more of like a slower Dragon Knight cleave, and this time it could be that he's going for a cheese win with the Nephthys coming in. Will this be a Lucian last pick, or will it be... I honestly don't know what he's going to do. It's Mahi after all. He's got so many units.
He's done the Lucian before!
Okay, there it is, boys. Mahi is not scared of getting 2-0'd. He believes in the Lucian. However, what if Lucian gets banned?
Well, then he's...
Did he think about that?
I don't know if he did.
I mean, the supports are going to have to dish out some massive damage here, because I do know for a fact that Samath is not going to dish out enough damage to kill, especially given that his opponent does have triple win. So it seems to me that Mahi could have tilted, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to Lucian right now, bro. I'm just going to Lucian this.
He's going to have to hope that he lands a bunch of debuffs. There is no more immunity since he banned Triana. I guess that's what he's thinking.
The speed tuning not really coming in clutch for Mahi right now. He really wanted that Tiana to move first, as Draco unable to utilize his skills because Tiana would remove everything, and now Nephthys is going to go ahead and land everything because she's irresistible. And Diana, is he going to stun the Samus? Don't do it. That's gross. At least give the man a chance. Don't do it! Okay, Samus gets a turn. Now he's going to go for the skill 2. It does do a nice amount of damage, but that's pretty much all his team can do right now.
Yeah, and there's the armor break on to Tiana, so now she's getting focused down hard. The stun to just add salt into the wound. We're going to whistle, though, and bring up some buffs for everybody. Immunity coming around along with the random buffs that come through. And you get the defense buff on the Nephthys, but that's not going to be super important because it's gone right away.
Yeah, I mean, Despair Sierra, it's like a Japanese specialty. Many players have started doing that and really showing today why they like to do it, because she does land her stuns often, as Diana lands a crit despite the glancing on her. Now, Draco, are you a crit damage Draco? We need to see like 10k crits out of this brownie. Aww.
No, he's just, okay, there's a 2k crit, almost 3k crit.
Man.
Yeah, this is not a crit Draco, and AoE's coming through. Tiana's down. This is looking dire now. Bomb on top of Draco to add insult to injury with the stun. Mahi looking desperate.
Yeah, this is looking very rough right now. Samus is going to have to somehow solo carry this as he comes back with his passive, but don't forget that Oki has a reset, meaning he might not even get that off. He needs to take out the Oki for that reason, but there's triple win against Samus. If Samus wins this, I will straight up PayPal Mahi $100 because I don't see a way.
You heard it here, folks.
I don't see a way for Mahi to win this.
I will hold him honest to that. There's a bomb now on top of Nephthys. It's just really, really bad for Mahi. Mahi hoping for some kind of miracle. We're going to get the overwhelm on top. Not really doing anything at all, of course, because of the elemental disadvantage, and he is going to tap out.
Oh, I saved my $100 there. All right, thank you, Mahi.
You're okay.
Yep. There's no way that he was going to win that, you know.